Hello you guys, what's up? It's me Jackie and welcome back to another video. So for this week's video, a very exciting one for you guys. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys all about my first YouTube paycheck. So I was monetized around 2.5 months ago and I thought it was time to finally tell you guys all about this paycheck. In today's video, we're going to go over how to actually start getting paid on YouTube and the steps I had to take to do so. And then we're going to actually talk about how much I made on YouTube and all my analytics, just go through that so you guys can get an insight into what that looks like. And then I'm going to give you guys a couple of tips on how to actually start being paid on YouTube and how to keep your channel growing so that you can keep earning more income throughout the months. So without any further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right into this week's video. Okay, so starting off with actually how to get paid and the steps that I had to take to do so, you need to actually make a Google AdSense account. So you don't have to be at any certain threshold or anything to actually make the account. It just makes the process so much easier in the end if you make the account to begin with. And the reason that you're gonna make this Google AdSense account is because Google AdSense is actually the company that controls all of the ads that goes on your YouTube videos, and they're the ones that physically pay you. So the steps are really simple. All you have to do is just sign up, link up your YouTube channel, and you're all set. Once you have that account, go ahead and start making content on your YouTube channel, growing it up, and then once you reach this threshold of around 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, that is when you can start being paid by YouTube. It does take a super long time to actually reach there. Well, it might not take that long for you. It is honestly just up to fate in the YouTube algorithm for getting you to that threshold. It took me around like 2 years to actually do so, but it might take you like the spur of the moment or a couple of years. Anywho, once you reach that threshold, you'll be notified that you can go ahead and start applying for the YouTube Partner Program, and that is when you actually want to apply for it. So go ahead and go onto your YouTube and apply for that. It does take around 30 days to actually approve you, and you're pretty set to be approved, honestly, unless you have a lot of YouTube videos that go against YouTube's community guidelines, but you should honestly be all good if you're just creating fun content that you think is great. Once you're approved into the YouTube Partner Program, you can go ahead and go into Google AdSense, and this is when you're actually going to enter all your bank account information so that they can actually have a way to pay you, because they're not going to pay you through check, they're just going to pay you through direct deposit. So you got to enter that and make sure you have a bank account ready to get that money from them, and they're going to go ahead and confirm your bank information by sending you a certain amount of cents to your bank account. And then once you see that certain amount of cents in there, you're going to go onto Google AdSense, type in that amount of cents, and you're all set on that. Then you have to go ahead and confirm your address with them. So you're going to go ahead and type your address into Google AdSense just so that I have a address to bill your payment to. And to do this, they're actually going to go ahead and send you this right here. This contains a PIN number that you're going to go ahead and put into Google AdSense that confirms your address. Once you got your address confirmed, now it's time to actually enter your tax information into YouTube, because obviously since you're being paid from this platform, you're gonna have to pay money off of those taxes in the next tax season, and you don't want to be chased down by the IRS. So go ahead and enter all your tax information. This part is pretty simple. Unless you're under 18 though, you're gonna go ahead and enter your parents' tax information and let them know that it's completely safe. So then once you've got your tax information in there, you're all set to finally be paid through YouTube. Then right after that, you're gonna go ahead and start collecting money into your Google AdSense account from the ads that are being placed on your YouTube videos, but you actually don't get paid that money until the 21st of every month when you do reach a $100 threshold. So it's not like you're going to be paid every single dollar that comes in like straight to your bank account. You have to reach this threshold, and then they will finally put that money into your bank account once you're over that or just right at it. But if you don't reach that threshold, which no worries, they're just going to go ahead and transfer that money into the next month in that pay cycle, just so that you can keep collecting that money. And then if you eventually do reach that threshold of $100, you will be paid that entire amount of money at the 21st of that month. A tip to actually start tracking that money is to get the YouTube Studio app. I know not everyone wants to have to log into their computers to see how much money they're at. You can simply just do it from the face of your phone by getting the YouTube Studio app, and that will just give you updates every 24 hours on how much money you've collected so far. So those are all of the steps to pretty much just get started at being paid from YouTube, and the steps I had to take to actually do so. It does seem like a lot and it's really wordy, but don't worry about it. It's actually just super simple, and if you follow these simple steps, you'll pretty much be secure and good to start collecting money from YouTube. Now that we've got all of the steps on how to start getting paid from YouTube covered, it's time to actually dive into how much I personally got paid, and we're gonna dive into my analytics and what those look like, just so that you have something to go off of when you're wondering what your analytics are gonna look like. So I actually started collecting money into my Google AdSense account on the 23rd of December, but but I actually wasn't paid until the 21st of February. I was supposed to be paid on the 21st of January, but they did need to verify my identity a second way, just because I'm pretty sure I made my email when I was like 10 or 11 years old. So I probably didn't put the most accurate information towards myself on the settings of my channel and overall Google account. So they needed to verify my identity once more. So once they did that and I sent just a picture of my ID, I was all set and was paid on the 21st of February. And the amount that I actually got paid in the first amount that I've ever been paid from YouTube and doing what I love was $110.57. So just a little bit over that threshold, but I got there and it was kind of crazy. I was like, wow, all these years of working at YouTube and I was finally just paid like over a cent for doing what I love and putting content out there for the world to see. So that just felt so rewarding. Anywho, I was supposed to be paid a little bit more, but since they did have to halt that payment, I only got the money from December and January. But I'll just show you what it looks like in a second. So now that I've got just how much I got paid for the first time out of the way, it's time to actually look at my analytics. And for that, I've got my laptop here to show you guys that exactly. Okay, so I went ahead and already loaded up my channel analytics and I put it on revenue. As you can see, I did set it to the last 90 days because that's around when I started to be paid from YouTube. As you can see here, it is right now on the Your Estimated Revenue tab, which means that overall from December 23rd to now, I have made a total of $253.19. And right here, you can just see a little line graph of peaks and dips for when I have made the most money and the least amount of money. But now I want to just move on to the second little tab here, which is the RPM. And what RPM stands for is revenue per milli, I believe, which just means that this is the amount of money that you personally get paid per 1,000 views on your videos after the share that YouTube takes from that. So referencing off of the playback based CPM. CPM in contrast to that is overall what your videos made per 1,000 views on your channel. And this is counting YouTube's share that they're gonna take and just your share in general. So once YouTube takes their share from that, my average RPM is 257. So YouTube does take a good and fair amount of this money. You know, I wish they didn't, but makes sense. I guess it's the platform I'm posting on, so they got us. So that is pretty much how that works. And RPM and CPM does vary on video to video, just because there is certain videos that certain advertisers will place on certain videos. Like for example, if my video is an unboxing mode phone, I am gonna get more tech-based advertisers, while maybe if it's like a day of my life, I'll just get random advertisers that don't really mind what audience they're shooting for. And of course, they do base it off of demographics and all that stuff as well. But now I just want to take you guys through my monthly estimated revenue and some of my top earning videos. So the monthly estimated revenue is going to give you how much money you've made per month. As you can see, in December, I did make $22.81. January, I made a total of $87.76. February, I've made the most amount of money that I've ever made on my YouTube channel so far, which is $139.96. And then in March so far, I've only made $2.66. It just gives you a good reference to know how much money you're probably gonna be paid that month. And then moving on to here, which is my top earning videos, this basically just separates how much revenue you've made per different video on your channel. So far in the last 90 days, the video that has made the most revenue is my What I Got My Boyfriend for Valentine's Day 2020. I was so shocked when this video spiked up this year. I was like, what the heck? Because I filmed this video last year and I actually posted it on Valentine's Day, which is probably why I didn't get that many views. Honestly, when I posted it last year, it got like under 100 views. And then this year, it spiked up so much. I was like, oh my god, I was so shocked. So this basically shows that even if your video is old, you might get a lot of revenue from it anyways, because people right now might still be clicking on that video and you can still be making money off of it, because the advertisements do go on all the videos on your channel, not just the videos that you're posting after you got approved into the partner program. That's the video that has made the most money, which is $70.30. Okay, and the last thing I want to go into just to show you guys like my personal analytics is my revenue sources and my ad types. This is just a fun little thing to look at also. So for my revenue sources, I've got $251.09 from just ads put on my YouTube videos, but I've actually also got $2.10 from people that have YouTube Premium that watch my YouTube videos, which is pretty cool. Then the next thing is just ad types, and this just shows you the different types of ads that are on your videos. Like we've got skippable ads, bumper ads, non-skip, display ads, and unknown, and just shows you the percentage that are placed on your videos personally. So that's pretty much just an overview into my own analytics and what yours could look like once you get approved to the partner program and start being paid on YouTube. So, but let's stop talking about me for a second and actually show you guys how you could grow your channel to the point where you start getting paid, and how to keep growing your channel after you start getting paid so you can get more money and just keep gaining more attraction to your channel. So the first tip that I have is actually for those just now starting a YouTube channel. So when you start off your channel, the first thing you want to do is make yourself heard and put your channel out there for the whole world to see. All like your social media platforms, just make sure to promote it, because this will start your channel off on such a great foot and will help you gain that first little bit of audience that will then snowball into a bigger and greater thing that will overall just help your channel out and get you the subscribers that you need to reach that threshold. I know you might be a little bit scared or nervous to actually put yourself out there because maybe all the people that follow you are people from school, but I swear once school is over and you've already left that place, their opinion seriously won't matter. Like, they're gonna forget within a couple of seconds. So make sure you have no regrets, because I had regrets on not promoting my channel earlier. So make sure you're not in the same boat as me and start now, because you seriously will not regret it in the end once you're all successful on your YouTube channel. The next tip I have is for those already having a YouTube channel or even those starting. Just a tip for everyone in general is to make good and interesting thumbnails that people will instantly see and click on when they're scrolling through their YouTube subscriptions, and make sure that your title of the video has keywords that people could easily search up and click on when they see it. This will honestly just gain that first bit of attraction that you need to your channel, because a video honestly doesn't have a good thumbnail or title, people are going to be like, oh, is that really worth watching? So if you have a good one, you're just going to go ahead and gain that click, and then maybe the person will stay until the end of the video, watch the whole thing, like your video, subscribe. They're going to do the whole shebang. So make sure you do have a nice thumbnail, because that's the first thing they're going to see when they are scrolling by your channel. And with that, you are going to have to want a consistent theme across your entire channel when it comes to your video editing, your thumbnails, the look of your channel. You want it all to correlate nicely and be aesthetically pleasing and not messy, because having a nice clean channel that looks super pretty will make people want to subscribe, which will then eventually help you reach a subscriber threshold that you're going to need to reach those 1,000 subscribers or even gain more. The next tip I have for you guys is to actually put quality content into every one of your videos, and this is done through your editing process, your actual filming process, like with your camera, and having good lighting. And once you're in the editing process, go ahead and take out all those non-interesting parts, just because I feel like that's what usually people will want to skip through, or even make those parts shorter just so people remain engaged with your video and will watch all the way through it, because when people watch the video all the way through, that does increase your average watch time and overall does increase your watch hours, which will help you reach that threshold of reaching 4,000 watch hours overall on your videos to be able to be a part of the YouTube Partner Program. So make sure that your videos have great quality content that will make people want to stay engaged with it. The next tip I have for you guys is important when you are looking for video ideas. So this tip is to stay up to date with all of the trends that are going on throughout YouTube, especially those that are within the niche that you have on your YouTube channel. I do have like a lifestyle college type of niche on my channel, so I like to center my videos around that. And when I see a trend that is popping up in my community that I really want to do myself, I go ahead and do it. For example, a time when I did stay up with the trends was when I did my Valentine's Day gift ideas video. I saw that my one from last year was doing really well, so I was like, you know, people are still looking for ideas this year, so I'm gonna film another one and that will gain more attention to my channel, and it did, and I was just super excited about it. So I highly recommend this tip, because this will overall help your videos get more reach from new viewers that happen to stumble across your channel, because they'll see that you did a trendy video, so they'll click it and they'll watch it, because trendy videos are made up from the fact that people want to see certain types of videos. This will overall help your videos get more reach and people are searching up that topic from new viewers that happen to stumble across your channel. So stay up to date with those and you'll surely be able to gain more subscribers, to watch your videos more consistently, and help you reach that subscriber threshold. The next tip I have for you guys is to actually manage your time wisely, just so you can stay on track to posting your videos at the same time and same day every single week. How this is going to help you is because if you do stay consistent at posting at the exact same time every week, the YouTube algorithm will pick up on that and recommend your videos to more viewers, because the YouTube algorithm honestly just favors consistency. So if you are continuing to do that, it's only going to benefit you in the future. So make sure you do have a posting schedule for your videos. For example, mine is every Friday at 12 p.m. and I stay true to that time and day, and I have been doing that for the last year. So definitely do that tip if you want to be good on that YouTube algorithm. The last tip I have for you guys is honestly just to have fun with your YouTube channel and your videos. People can honestly tell and notice your mood and passion for video making during the video. So if you look like you're super bored and out of it, people are going to tell, and they're not going to want to subscribe or like your video or even watch it all the way through, because they're going to be like, this person isn't in it all the way, so why am I going to watch their video? So if you continue to show your passion for the videos, continue to show that you're having fun while doing this, and like this is more like a hobby than a job, people will take notice of that that and want to stay around to keep watching more of the videos, because a lot of people use YouTube as an escape and as a happy place. So you want to make sure that you're staying real while also helping make someone's day throughout your videos. And from that, as a plus, you're gonna gain loyal subscribers that are gonna come back every single week to see you at the same time on the same day. That will honestly just overall benefit your channel in so many ways. You only live once, and if you want to succeed, you got to put your all into it, and this is just gonna make it so much more worth it in the end. So with all of those tips and everything, that's pretty much going to be it for this week's video. I hope you guys learned a thing or two from this week's video, because I seriously put so much thought into it with the purpose of helping you guys out. And if you do have any more questions on how being paid from YouTube works, or any more tips that you want to know from me, go ahead and leave a comment down below with those questions, because I will surely be so happy to respond to you guys. Because you know what? We got to support each other in this world, and what better way to grow than by helping others grow with you. So with that, it's pretty much going to be at the end of this week's video. If you guys enjoyed, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe for new videos every single week. Once again, I post every single Friday at 12 p.m. And if you want to make sure that you're notified every time I post a new video, go ahead and click the little bell notification to be notified every time I post a new video. Follow all of my socials. I'm very active on those and love to connect with you guys through that. I love you guys so very much, and I can't wait to see you guys in next week's video. Bye, cuties!